Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Please, if you can hear me, just let me know that you can hear me. I think we are having a problem. Good afternoon. Please, if you can hear me, just let me know at the comment section, please, so that we can proceed. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. Sister Sophia said we can hear you. Okay, thank you, Sister Sophia. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, Sister Chichi said yes, we can hear you. Okay, very good. Yes, I'm hearing you. Okay, that is Joanna Priest Festus. Okay. Good afternoon once again. My name is Frank. Today we are here to answer questions together. So I welcome you to Driving School Tutorial. Normally every Saturday we do come out here to answer questions together regarding the driving school, the quiz, the questions, answers, and everything. So unfortunately, last Saturday, we couldn't make it due to the burial arrangement of my father, which I appreciate every one of you who were present, those who sent their warm regards, and also those who, supported me in one or two ways. I appreciate you. I say thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know how to express my appreciation for you, but please just try to understand that I appreciate you a lot. So today we are here to answer questions together. If you are joining us for the first time, what you do is this. The question is going to, I'm going to display the question. You see them. If you think or you believe the right answer is Vero, you write Vero. If it's Faso, you write Faso. If you still don't know it, don't bother yourself. At the end of the day, I'm going to make sure I explain the question in a way that you will understand whether it's Vero or what is Vero or Faso. So let us proceed to the first question, which happens to be question number 1, which he said, causa probabile di incidente dovuti alla struttura della strada può essere ristrettezza della strada, which is the probable cause of accidents on the road might likely be, due to the narrowness of that road. So what do you think, Vero or Faso? And please don't forget that we are streaming from Facebook and YouTube today, because some people always, complain that they cannot share the video through YouTube. So today, if you're on Facebook, please just try to make sure you share the video with your friends, and also don't forget to hit the like button, in a way to also encourage me. And please, if you have any question that you want to ask, do not hesitate to drop your question at the comment section. I will always try my best to make sure I give you a satisfactory response. Okay, so reading from YouTube, which Mr. Victor said number 1, Vero, Sister Sophia said number 1, Faso, Sister Chichi said number 1, Vero, and I think we have Mr. Monday said number 1, Vero, and also Sister Anita said number 1, Vero. Mr. Victor said number 1, Faso. Mr. Evangelist said number 1, Vero. Okay, Easyleo said number 1, Vero. Please just try to be specific so that, because if you write just Vero or Faso, by the time we proceed, I won't be able to understand if you are referring to number 1 or you are referring to number 2. You understand? So just try, and please, like I said, just try to make sure you share this video. If you are watching from Facebook, share it with your friends. If you are watching from YouTube, share it with your friends, and do not forget to hit the like button. This is a way also for you to encourage me, and I appreciate you as you do so. Okay, Mr. Daniel said number 1, Vero. Okay, very good. Mr. John said number 1, Vero. Okay, now without wasting much time, you see, there are so many reasons that can, cause accidents, or that can lead to accident, during driving. But you see, when you are having, because how do they call it? Ristrettezza della strada means, when a road is narrow, you understand? The narrowness of that particular road. You see, if you look at this image, you see the type of roads that we are having, you understand? And when you compare those roads to this particular road, you understand the difference. So you understand that in this particular road, it is, the rate of accident is low. That does not mean accident cannot happen, but like I said earlier, there are so many factors that can, lead to accident, during driving. But, comparing this road to these 2 roads here, you understand that in this type of roads, you need to be extraordinarily careful. Apart from, whenever you are driving, whether the road is narrow, whether it's not narrow, you need to be extraordinarily careful. But what I mean is this: when the road is narrow, it becomes more dangerous. It becomes, the rate of, involving in accident becomes high, you understand? So that is why, take note, when a road is narrow, it can easily, or it can be the reason for accidents. Therefore, what are they trying to let you understand here is that when you are traveling in a narrow road, you need to be very careful, drive with, with prudence, because the narrowness of that road can be, or can, yes, it can be the reason for accidents. So the answer is vero. Causa probabile di incidente dovuto alla struttura della strada può essere ristrettezza della strada. The answer is vero. Please, like I said, if you have any question, do not hesitate to make sure, do not hesitate to drop your question. Okay, thank you for that, Sister Sophia. Do not hesitate to drop your question at the comment section. And also, please, if you don't understand anything, ask, because we are here to learn from each other, you understand? So that is it. Okay, let's move to the next question, which is question number 2, which says, il segnale raffigurato, I'm sorry, il segnale raffigurato è posto di norma 150 metri prima dell'incrocio. So what do you think is the answer to this question number 2? Vero or false? True or false? I always tell us any question we answer here, whether on YouTube or on Facebook, it's not supposed to be we are not supposed to fail that kind of type of question or that kind of question on our exam day, because we have already seen them, we have analyzed them, we know the reason why they are vero or why they are false. So that is why, if you don't understand anyone, don't leave them like that. Make sure you ask a question. You can drop your question at the comment section. Good afternoon, Mr. Iziudu. Oh, sorry, Sister Mebe, good afternoon. Okay, we have number 2, which our sister Sophia said number 2 is falso, and our brother Victor said number 2 vero. Mr. Mas said number 2 falso, I think. Okay, thank you, Sister Mebe, for reminding them for that. If you can like the video, I appreciate. And also, Mr. Roland said 2 falso. Sister Mebe said 2 vero, and Mr. Leo said 2 vero, and Sister Chichi said 2 vero. Stanita said 2 vero, and Mr. Monde said 2 vero. Mr. Destiny said 2 falso. Okay. Sister Sandra said 2 vero. Wow, Mr. Gospel, good afternoon. Congratulations once again. So I hope you are doing your practical already. And please do not forget, if you passed your exam, your theory, always remember to remember that you have 6 hours, obligatory to do, with the driving school. I'm talking about the practical. So you are obliged to go to a registered driving school to do at least minimum of 6 hours driving, which means if you are able to do 5 hours driving, they cannot set exam for you. So you must make sure that at least lowest of it is 6 hours. So do not keep the folio rosa to yourself and believe that you're already having the license, because the theory alone is not sufficient to give you the license. You understand? You must make sure you go to a registered driving school with that folio rosa and tell them you want to register, so they will organize the practical for you. So please make sure you do that, Mr. Godspower. I don't know if you are doing that already. Congratulations once again. So Mr. Godspower said too fast. So Evangelist said too fast. So and Wadia said to Vero, Stamesi said too fast. So okay. Very good. I must say to Vero, number 2, Vero. Mr. Roland said too fast. So okay, Jimmy said to Vero. Sister Chichi said to Vero. Mr. Leo said to Vero. Mr. Daniel said too fast. So. Okay, Sister Sophia said this is direct precedenza and it's posted right in the junction where you need to give right of way. Very good for that, Sister Sophia. So the answer said, the question said, il segnale raffigurato è posto di norma 150 metri prima dell'incrocio. Good afternoon, Sister Fable. So you see, the signs that are placed 150 meters before where something is, they are called segnale di pericolo. And this is not segnale di pericolo. This one is segnale di precedenza, which this one, requires you to give right of way to vehicles that that are in that particular road. For example, if I'm engaging myself in this kind of intersection, then I will have to give right of way to the vehicles that are already in the road, or sorry, in the junction. Then if this is in the case of a roundabout, but if it's a junction where we have 2 roads, maybe one from the left and one from the right, remember, it requires you to give right of way to the both, to vehicles coming from the both side, you understand? So this is give priority sign. It's not segnale di pericolo, and it is placed right, at that junction, not 150 meters before, because the signs that are placed 150 meters before, they are called segnale di pericolo and some other signs, but this one is not segnale di pericolo, it's segnale di direct precedenza. So the answer is falso. Il segnale raffigurato è posto di norma 150 metri prima dell'incrocio. No, it's not true. The answer is falso. Okay, that is it. Let's move to the next one. Please, I hope you understand what we are explaining, and if you don't, I keep repeating it. Ask a question, which is very important. Number 3 says, l'illuminazione interna dello specchio retrovisore si accende con l'accensione della luce di posizione del veicolo. What is your response to this question number 3? Vero or falso? We have Sister Sophia, which said number 3, falso, and then we have Mr. Amas, which said number 3, falso. Okay. Okay, we have Mr. Victor, we said number 3 falso. We have Sister Edith, which said said Faso, but I believe you're referring to number 3. Mr. Roland said 3 Faso. Mr. Lucky said 3 Faso, and Mr. Exodus said 3 Faso. Good afternoon, Mr. Exodus. Good afternoon. We have, Mr. Gaspower said 3 Faso, and Sister Deborah said 3 Faso. Mr. Destiny said 3 Faso. Okay. Okay, Sister Sandra said 3 Vero. Ok. L'illuminazione interna dello specchio retrovisore si accende con l'accensione delle luci di posizione del veicolo. So, what is this question telling us? This question is telling us that, you see, the specchio retrovisore del veicolo is talking about this, reverse mirror. You understand? This one that you are seeing here, this is a reverse mirror. The question is saying that illumination inside this mirror is something that maybe you on it together with the light of the vehicle. It's not true, because what you are saying here, this is a side mirror, reverse mirror, that enables you to have the rear view of the vehicle or of the road. You understand? It enables you to see what is happening at the back of your vehicle. And mind you, there is no internal light. There is no light in it. What you are saying there is, maybe if what you are having at the back is a dark environment, that is what is going to give you. If it's a brighter environment, is going to give you exact what you have at the back of your vehicle. So there is no internal light that you need to on alongside with the light of your vehicle. So the answer is not true. The answer is falso. L'illuminazione interna dello specchio retrovisore si accende con l'accensione delle luci di posizione del veicolo. It's not true. The answer is false, because in that rear mirror or reverse mirror, you don't have light inside. You understand? So the answer is false. Okay, let's move to number 4. Please don't forget to like, share this video with your friends. Please, you can do that without having any issue. It's just for you to also encourage me, you understand? Please, as you do that, God bless you. Number 4 says, durante la marcia delle ore notturne, l'uso delle luci anabbaglianti è obbligatorio anche se l'illuminazione pubblica è sufficiente. What do you think is the response to this number 4? Mr. Gaspar said vero, number 4. Sister Anita said number 4, vero, and we have Sister Sophia said number 4, vero. Mr. Victor said number 4, falso. Sister Amma said number 4, vero. Mr. Exodus said number 4, falso. Mr. Victor said number 4, vero. Mr. Roland said number 4, vero. Sister Sophia said number 4, falso. Mr. Lucky said number 4, vero. Okay. Mr. Daniel said number 4, vero. Sister Mebe said number 4, falso. And Sister Chichi said number 4, vero. And we have Sister Edith said number 4, vero. And Sister Deborah said number 4, vero. Mr. Destiny said number 4, vero. Mr. Monday said number 4, vero. Mr. Evangelist said number 4, vero. And Sister Wadia said number 4, vero. Okay. Sister Sandra said number 4, vero. And Sister Blessing said number 4, falso. Okay, Easy Leo said number 4, vero. Okay, it's vero, please, I'm confused. That is from Sister Sophia. Okay. Okay, very good. You see, the most important thing is for you to understand it. That is what I always tell us. Whether you get it right, whether you get it wrong, here is not really the problem. What I want you to understand is for you to at the end of the day, you understand it that this question, this is the answer to the question. This will help you on your exam day to navigate yourself out of that particular question. You understand? So that is why, understanding it is very important. So the question said, durante la marcia nelle ore notturne, l'uso delle luci annabbaglianti è obbligatorio anche se l'illuminazione pubblica è sufficiente, which is during, circulation or during driving at night, that the use of the low beam light, is obligatory, even if the external illumination, maybe even when you are having external illumination, for example, you are having street lights, everywhere is bright, but you are still obliged to make sure you on your low beam light, which is true, because take note, like I taught us in one of our, I think in a Zoom lesson, whenever you are driving inside inhabited area, for example, during the day, you are not obliged to on your low beam light during the day. So you can drive during the day inside inhabited area without your low beam light on. But outside inhabited area, whether day or night, you are obliged to on this your low beam light. So that is why I always encourage you, if you're having a car, just go and make sure you position it to that automatic switch, because this will, whenever you on turn your engine on, you see the light will on alongside with the engine, with every other light. You understand? Because sometimes if you forget, maybe for example you were driving inside the city and with your low beam light off, so you are not having any light, but maybe suddenly you have some movement that takes you to outside inhabited area. On that process, maybe they stop you and ask you, where are you going? Before you know what, they have given you fine. Why? Because you are driving without the low beam light outside inhabited area. So that is why it is advisable to always turn it to the automatic switch, so that whether you are inside, because it is not against any of the rules for you to drive with a low beam light inside inhabited area, but it is against the rules for you to drive outside inhabited area without your low beam light on, whether day or night, whether during the day or during the night. And don't forget, le ore notturne is referring to night hours. So this question is vero. Durante la marcia nelle ore notturne, l'uso delle luci annabbaglianti è obbligatorio anche se l'illuminazione pubblica è sufficiente. The answer is vero. We are having number 5 before us. Please, if you think the answer is vero, let's see that at the comment section. If you think it's falso, you can also do the same. Sister Sophia said, is it obligatory even in centro abitati? During the night, it is obligatory, whether inside the inhabited area or whether outside the inhabited area. But during the day, it is not obligatory for you to on the low beam light inside the inhabited area, but it becomes obligatory outside the inhabited area. So during the night, it is obligatory both outside and inside the inhabited area. But during the day, it is obligatory only outside inhabited area and not inside the inhabited area. I think that answers your question, Sister Sophia. So we're having number 5, which said, nella situazione rappresentata in figura, il veicolo C deve dare la precedenza al veicolo H. So, and we already have questions that have answers from. Okay, we already have answers from Mr. Festus, which said number 5, Vero, and Sister Sophia said 5, Vero, Mr. Amar said 5, Vero, and we have Mr. Sorry, Sister Anita said 5, Vero, and Mr. Gospel said 5, Vero, Sister Edith said 5, Vero, Sister Blessing said 5, Faso, Mr. Monday said 5, Vero, Sister Deborah said 5, Vero, Mr. Destiny said 5, Vero, Sister Sandra said 5, Vero, Mr. Evangelist said 5, Vero, and Sister Wadia said 5, Faso, okay, and we have Mr. Lucky said 5, Vero, okay, Mr. Exodus said 5, Vero, and okay, Mr. Leo said 5, Faso, Sister Ma said 5, Vero, Sister Chichi said 5, Vero, and Mr. Roland said 5, Vero, Sister Mebe said 5, Vero, Mr. Daniel said 5, Vero, okay. Wow. Okay, Sister Blessing just corrected that and said 5, Vero. Okay. Nella situazione rappresentata in figura, il veicolo C deve dare la precedenza al veicolo H. You see, this is, order of precedence, you understand? In this situation, it is true that there are rules, guiding this, this kind of intersection, which says that whenever 2 or 3 vehicles are about to engage in intersection, just like we have here, and their trajectories are about to, intersect, that one has to give right of way to vehicles that is coming or that is occupying its right hand. You understand? In that case, or to cram it all, it means that any vehicle that is having its right hand free should be the one to leave the intersection. In this case, I would have also asked you to comment the order of passage of this these vehicles we are having here, the order of passage. If you can do that, I will appreciate it. What is the order of passage? Before we proceed, please. Okay, Sister Sophia said BHC. Okay, Mr. Victor said BHC, and Sister Amma said BHC, okay. Sister Edith said BHC. So we all agree that the order of passage is BHC. I think that's also from Sister Blessing. Sister Anita said BHC also. Okay, we all agree the same thing. Mr. Festus, the same thing. Sister Mebe, the same thing. BHC, which means we all understand a vehicle BHC. Okay, that is from Sister Wadian. Mr. Gostime said, Mr. Gospower said BHC. Okay, very good. Mr. Exodus said BHC. Okay, very good. So I'm very happy about that. It means, or it shows that we all understand the order of passage. It means that vehicle B is the only vehicle in this junction that is not having his right hand occupied by any vehicle. Therefore, vehicle B is the first to leave. After vehicle B left the junction, the right hand of vehicle H will be free. And don't forget that vehicle B is the one occupying the right hand of vehicle H. Now vehicle B is no longer there, therefore the right hand of vehicle H is free. Then vehicle H cannot leave, while vehicle C will not be the last to leave, which means that vehicle C need to wait for the passage of vehicle H, and that is what they are telling us, that vehicle C need to give right of way to vehicle H, which is true. Nella situazione rappresentata in figura, il veicolo C deve dare la precedenza a veicolo H. The answer is vero. Vehicle C is not giving a right of way to vehicle H because of vehicle H is bigger than vehicle C. No, because vehicle H is occupying the right hand of vehicle C. In this case, vehicle C have to wait for vehicle H to, to pass the intersection. So that is it. That is that one. In case you don't, or you are having issues with this topic, don't worry, especially if you are in our Zoom meeting, don't worry, we'll soon get there and we'll make sure we do everything possible that we make everything easy for us to understand. So the answer to number 5 is vero. Number 6 said la fermata è vietato allo sbocco dei passi carabili. So what is your response to number 6? Please do me a favor, share this video with your friends, and also don't forget to like it, especially those of us that are watching from Facebook. I'm not seeing your like, I'm not seeing your share. If you can do that, I appreciate you. Okay, Sister Edith said number 6, falso. Sister Anita said number 6, vero. Sister Sophia said number 6, falso. Mr. Victor said number 6, falso. Sister Amma said number 6, falso. Mr. Lucky said 6, falso. Mr. Exodus said 6, vero. Okay. Okay, we are having few responses. La fermata è vietata allo sbocco del passo carabili. Okay, Mr. Evidence said number 6, falso. Okay. Okay, I think Mr. Nosa Mr. Exodus just corrected that one, that number 6 is falso. Okay, very good. Sister Chichi said number 6, falso. Mr. Roland said number 6, falso. Okay. La fermata è vietata allo sbocco dei passi carabili. 1, what is fermata? 2, what is sbocco dei passi carabili? For example, fermata, we said, is the temporary interruption of driving, of circulation, or of your movement. You understand? And also in fermata, you need to be present, you understand? And the other day we saw the difference between fermata and arresto, you understand? So for example, if I'm driving and I have a call, I want to respond to this call, I decide to stop by the side of the road to respond to my call. What I'm doing is fermata. And when I'm carrying somebody, I want to drop this person, or what I'm doing is fermata. If I want to carry somebody by the side of the road and I stop for this person to enter, what I'm doing is fermata. So, lo sbocco dei passi carabili is something like this, you understand? Entrance of a garage, entrance of a yard, a compound, or, all those places. These are passi carabili. And now, you see the sign that we are having here. This sign is not signaling the divieto di fermata. This is divieto di sosta, which prohibits you from parking and not stopping. In the presence of this sign, I can stop and respond to my calls, or to drop somebody, or to do whatsoever, as long as I'm present in that vehicle. Because anything that makes me to leave my vehicle, you understand, whether in 2 minutes or in 1 minute, as long as I walk away from my vehicle, it's no longer fermata, it becomes sosta. In that case, it's not allowed. But as long as I'm there, it's allowed. So in the presence of this sign, I can stop, but I cannot park. So the answer is falso. La fermata è vietata allo sbocco dei passi carabili. No, la fermata non è vietata allo sbocco dei passi carabili. È la sosta che è vietato allo sbocco dei passi carabili. So it is parking that is prohibited in that entrance of a house or garage or whatsoever, a compound, not stopping, you understand? So the answer is false. Okay, the answer we said is false to number 6. Let's move to number 7, which said nella fase di sorpasso il conducente è tenuto a mantenere una velocità almeno doppio di quello del veicolo sorpassato. What do you think is the right answer to this question? Okay, we have Sister Mas, who said number 7 falso. Mr. Victor said number 7 falso. Sister Sophia said number 7 falso. Okay. Nella fase di sorpasso. Nella fase di sorpasso il conducente è tenuto a mantenere una velocità almeno doppia di quello o quella del veicolo sorpassato. So, okay, Mr. Leo said 7 falso. What is this question saying? He's saying that nella fase di sorpasso, for example, during overtaking, what you are seeing here is overtaking. These two vehicles, they are, carrying out that, process of overtaking. Vehicle A, vehicle B. Vehicle B is overtaking vehicle A. You understand? Now, as this vehicle B is overtaking vehicle A, it is true that if vehicle A is, for example, maybe driving on this 100 kilometers per hour, for vehicle B to be able to overtake vehicle A, need to, drive more than 100 kilometers per hour, maybe 105, 110, 120, 130, as the case may be. But it is not true that for vehicle B to overtake vehicle A, that vehicle B have to, maintain the double of what vehicle A is maintaining. It is not true, because if that is the case, it means that for vehicle B to be able to overtake vehicle A, now if vehicle A is, is driving under this velocity of 100 kilometers per hour, then it means that for vehicle B to be able to overtake vehicle A, vehicle B need to go to 200 kilometers per hour, because the double of 100 kilometers per hour is 200 kilometers per hour, which is not true, because I don't even think we have any road that will permit you to drive 200 kilometers per hour. So the answer to this question is falso, because nella fase di sorpasso il conducente è tenuto a mantenere una velocità almeno doppia di quella the vehicle sorpasato. No, the answer is falso, because you cannot, you are not obliged, or you cannot maintain the double of the velocity that of the vehicle that you overtake, or that you are about to overtake. It is not true. The answer is falso. Let's move to number 8. Number 8 says, secondo le norme di precedenza nell'incrocio rappresentato, il veicolo in figura, il veicolo C passa per secondo. So what is our response to number 8? Sister Sophia said number 8 is falso. Okay. Okay, so we're having this is number 8 falso from Sister Sophia. Mr. Victor said number 8 falso. Mr. Amar said number 8 falso. Mr. Loki said number 8 falso. Okay, and Mr. Daniel said number 8 vero. Very good. Sister Sandra said number 8 falso. Sister Edith said number 8 falso. Mr. Ghost, Mr. Monday said number 8 falso. Okay. Okay. Mr. Victor said number 8 falso. Okay. Mr. Loki said 8 falso. Mr. Daniel 8 falso. Mr. Leo said 8 falso. Studied say, okay, I think that's response to the last one. Sister Sophia say ROC, okay. Mr. Daniel said 8 falso, very good. Sister Mebe say 8 falso. Sister Fede say 8 falso. Mr. Roland say 8 falso. Sister Chichi say 8 falso. Okay. What am I saying? Maybe I'm saying 8 vero, or I don't know, but we are going to see it together. Number 8, secondo le norme di precedenza nell'incrocio rappresentato in figura il veicolo C passa per secondo. Now, you see, what we are having in this situation is something like this, you understand? We are having vehicle ROCA, you understand? So in this case, remember, I said, any vehicle that is having its right hand free is the first vehicle to leave this intersection, the intersection. Now, if you look at this diagram, you see that the right hand of this vehicle arrow is free. No vehicle is coming from this other side, because I wish the vehicle arrow is turning to left, to its left, it would have, the whole thing would have been a different case, you understand? But it's going straight, you understand? So in that case, the right hand of vehicle arrow is free. Then vehicle arrow will be the first to leave. After vehicle arrow left the intersection, you see that the right hand of vehicle A is now free. Then vehicle A will now is the second to leave, followed by vehicle C, which is the last to leave the intersection. So the answer said, secondo le norme di precedenza nell'incrocio rappresentato in figura, nell'incrocio rappresentato in figura, il veicolo C passa per secondo. No, il veicolo C passa per l'ultimo, because if you watch vehicle C, let's go again. You see vehicle arrow is the first to leave, followed by vehicles A, which is the second, and vehicle C is the last to leave, and it's not the second to leave. That is why the answer to this question number 8 is falso. So the answer to question number 8 is falso. Okay, I think we all get that one right. Okay, so let's move to question number 9, which says, la distrazione del conducente può essere causa di incidenti, which is the distraction of, driver could be the reason for accidents. We have Sister Sophia, which said number 9, Vero. Mr. Victor said number 9, Vero. Sister Ma said number 9, Vero. Mr. Roland said number 9, Vero. Okay. Very good, very good, very good. And also we have Sister Blessing said number 9, Vero. Okay. Mr. Evidence said number 9, Vero. Sister Fede said number 9, Vero. Okay. Sister Maybe said number 9, Vero. Very good, very good, very good. Please don't forget to like, share this video, and also remember to hit the notification bell so that whenever I'm online, you'll be notified, because sometimes I may not remember to share the link with you. And if you have not subscribed to both the Facebook and the YouTube, please just try to do so in order also to, to make sure that, you stay connected. We have, okay, Sister Blessing said number 9, Vero. Okay, la distrazione del conducente può essere causa di incidente. Yes, don't forget that as a driver, you are not supposed to be distracted by anything or anybody. And what are these things that can distract, a driver? For example, maybe operation of all these, electronic devices, owning your phone, trying to check the text messages, respond to calls, and also all these, for example, all these devices like the radio, heater, one or two things, that you want to operate. This can distract your attention during driving. So, this type of distraction can be the reason of accidents. So the answer is Vero, you understand? So let's take the last question of today, which happens to be question number 10, which says, causa probabile di incidenti dovuti alla struttura della strada può essere strada suddivisa in corsia. What is your response to this question number 10, which happens to be our last question of today? We have Sister Sophia, which said number 10, falso, and we have Mr. Victor said number 10, falso. Okay, very good. You said 10 falso. I don't know if it is falso, but we're going to see it later if it is falso or not. Okay, Sister Edith said, sorry, Mr. Roland said number 10, falso. Mr. Daniel said 10, falso, and Easily said 10, falso. Okay. Yeah, okay, Mr. Roland said 10 falso. Okay. Very good. Mr. Evidence said 10 falso. Okay, very good, very good, very good. So number 10 falso. I don't know if it is falso, but we are going to see it, whether it is falso or not. So, causa probabile di incidenti dovuti alla struttura della strada può essere può essere strada suddivisa in corsie. Now, what is this? This question is telling us still the same thing. These images, we saw them before. When they say strada suddivisa in corsia, it means that all those type of lanes, all those type of road, that are divided into lanes. You understand? Like, for example, you see this type of road we have here. We only have one lane, you understand? For example, here to here is one lane, and this one lane is used for going and coming. You understand? They call it andata e ritorno, which is a doppio senso di circolazione. This type of road, you know, it is very easy for accident to happen, you know, respect to all those roads that are divided into lanes. For example, if you see this road here, you see that though undermining that this road is a corner, we are passing through corner here, but this corner here is not as dangerous as this corner here, you understand? So like here, you know, you can't, you know, the visibility is poor, is low, but respect to this one, though it's a corner, but the visibility is high. And also, you know, because the road is divided into lanes, you see that everybody is maintaining each other lane, you understand? Nobody is crossing each other, you understand? So it becomes very easy to drive, or more easier to drive in this type of road than this one, you understand? Because here you need to, you know, you need to be prudent, you know, you need to be careful, you need to, you know, reduce your velocity, you understand? So, but here is not, you understand? This place is just is a corner. Yes, you see, it's divided into lane. Everybody have its own lane, you understand, where to circulate. So it is not as dangerous as the other one. So the answer is falso. Causa probabile di incidenti dovuti alla struttura della strada può essere strada suddivisa in corsia. No, falso. You understand? The things that can, you know, probably cause accident, like we said, rough road, you know, narrow road, bending corner, reduced carriageway, reduced road, you know, all those things that can, road that can, you know, lead to accident according to the structure of the road. So the answer to number 10 is false. So this is where we are going to leave it for today. I appreciate every one of you. I don't know if you are having any question, but in case you don't have any question, please, you know, sorry, in case you have any question, please do not forget that you can ask your question, you understand, you know, at any time. And also, if you want to join our Zoom meeting, don't forget that you are free to do so. You have 2 days of free tutorial, and you can reach me through this number 388. So you can reach me through this number. You can ask your question. I will always try at my free time to make sure I give response to your question. So I appreciate your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next Saturday if nothing changed, you understand? So please don't forget to make sure you always do quiz. And those that are, you know, on our Zoom and our WhatsApp group, remember that on Monday we'll be meeting to, you know, continue from where we stop. Have a wonderful day to you all. Bye-bye. Happy weekend.